countries. And I get Greg. I just hope all that fame doesn't go to his head.
All right, Ryan, PSA dove in. Do we have them graded?
We do. This is the first set of graded cards from the 2024 Topps MLB Network set.
I'm so excited about this.
Yeah.
Now, they all have the same grade, or?
No.
So
Yes,
one
sir.
of us will be like the highest graded card.
Could be. There could be multiple. So first up, we got Mark DeRosa.
Let's see what D-Rose. Of course, D-Rose a 10 out of 10. Handsome, athletic. All right.
It'll be Sweeney backpedaling, and he can't make the play. And there goes the no-hitter.
It's rolling. Does it go fair? Yes, it does. That's a fair ball.
Oh, she's giving it to him.
Yeah,
See, they're up 6-1 in the eighth. She's giving it to him and making him like it.
Doing the pop-up dance, and he dropped it. You don't see that very often.
Abrams is going to think about going to third. The throw too high there. Abrams dives back in. Tag applied this time by Riley. What just happened?
That's home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Every game night is a chance to go big with MLB Big Inning. Turn on baseball's only nightly show that brings you the biggest plays of the night, live and commercial-free.
Strikes him out.
No one stacks more clutch plays into one live show with up to 4 games on a single screen.
Out of here! He is on fire. It's a walk-off winner.
Change up game night with baseball's biggest game changer, MLB Big Inning, presented by Best Western. Every night, all season long on MLB.tv.
Rover, Aston Martin, Jaguar, Lincoln, Volvo, Polestar, and Lowe's. Be a part of the Galpin story. It starts at Galpin.com.
Let's go to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
And now your voices of the LA Dodgers.
Rick Monday and Tim Neverett.
Live from Dodger Stadium, it's the middle game of a 3-game series. The Dodgers coming off of a shutout, their 6th of the season last night, and they send out man is headed to the Hall of Fame, left-hander Clayton Kershaw in Game 2 of the series against the Cincinnati Reds. Hi, everybody. Rick Monday alongside Tim Neverett and with producer-engineer Dwayne McDonald. Last night, the Dodgers combined everything, offense, defense, pitching. And for Dave Roberts, their manager, saying after the ball game, probably one of the better games, complete games, that we have played this month. So this Dodger ball club regaining first place in the Western Division. And here's Dave Roberts' starting lineup. Dodgers have taken the field. Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter tonight. Remember, he'll be the starting pitcher tomorrow at a 5:40 start, finale of the series. So Ohtani leading it off. Mookie Betts batting second and playing at shortstop. Freddie Freeman is at first, doing the catching. Will Smith. Teoscar Hernandez in right. Andy Pages is in center. Michael Conforto, big night last night. He's in left field. Kike Hernandez in his first start since coming off the injured list. Kike will be at third, and batting ninth and playing at second base is Alex Freeland. So Kershaw being opposed tonight by the right-hander Nick Martinez. And for Kershaw in search of his 9th victory of the season. Gorgeous night for baseball. Doping the Dodgers are to make it 3 in a row and 8 of the last 12 in the win column. Happy to have you with us. Having to play. Here's Tim.
Thank you very much, Mo. As you mentioned, great night here for a ball game. Clayton Kershaw, 18-year veteran, stepping up on top of the hill. Dodgers in their traditional home whites, red numeral in the front. And the Reds in their traveling road grays tonight, red caps. And Spencer Steer will lead off, the first baseman. Here's the first pitch of the ball game. Swung on, fouled off for strike one. Came at 7:10. 79 beautiful degrees, the game time temperature. Brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Steer hitting .234 for Cincinnati. 0-1 pitch is ripped hard and foul over the camera well to the far end of the Dodger dugout. Strike two, 0-2 to Steer. 16 home runs for Steer, 62 runs batted in. Alex Freeland, second baseman, playing close to the bag. Freddie Freeman off the line at first for the right-handed hitter. Kershaw winds and deals the 0-2. It is swung on, fouled away to the right. No balls, 2 strikes still to Spencer Steer. Noelvi Marte on deck. Ellie De La Cruz to follow. Steer looking out and right over the webbing of his glove, peering in is Kershaw. He kicks, fires, and throws one down and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The key for Kershaw is the slider. Of course, he's got that big curveball that works well too, but fastball, slider, curve, swung on, and a line drive down the left field line. That's a fair ball. It's going to bounce around off the sidewall. Conforto retrieves it, throws it on one hop to the cutoff man, Mookie Betts. And into second with a leadoff stand-up double is Spencer Steer, his 17th double of the season.
And that was on a slider that was down. It was down and possibly out of the strike zone.
Steer takes the 2-strike pitch right down the line, and he is in scoring position immediately for the center fielder, Noelvi Marte. And Marte came up as an infielder, but he was doing all right at third base, but the Reds thought they needed some more there, so they went out and got Ke'Bryan Hayes from the Pirates and moved Marte to the outfield. Swinging a foul back, strike one to Marte.
Marte 0 for 4 last night, but he came in red hot. The 15 games prior, hitting over .390.
Big stretch by Kershaw. Looks at second base in the 0-1. That's a weak swing at the slider, and it's a miss for strike two, 0-2. Might have caught a piece of it, actually. Either way, it's a strike. Marte against Kershaw. Nobody out. Runner at second base, just underway. Kershaw 8-2 on the season, and what a month of August he's had. He'd really like to finish it in a good way. Undefeated in August, 4-0. ERA under 2. And he throws a pitch down and in for ball 2. 2 balls, or ball 1 rather. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kershaw in his career against the Reds is 7-2 with a .210 ERA. This is his 16th start against Cincinnati. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Elevated the fastball. Marte chased it, and that's strikeout number 1 for Kershaw. And career strikeout 3,021.
For Kershaw, you start to look at his career. I mean, a career record of 220 victories, 96 losses.
Kershaw peeking back at Steer at second base. 1 out. De La Cruz, switch hitter, batting right. Looks at a ball down and in. Ball 1.
Talk about longevity. This is the 2,827th inning that Kershaw has pitched in the big leagues.
And he is ready to go again with the 1-0 pitch now to De La Cruz. Swung on and missed. Slider. De La Cruz right over the top. 273 hitter for De La Cruz. 19 home runs. He's driven in 77. Went 0 for 4 in the game last night, striking out twice and grounding out twice. De La Cruz waiting at the plate for the 1-1 pitch from Kershaw. There it is. Curveball dropped in there beautifully for a strike.
It's like that one fell out of the sky.
Yeah, that's the Cooperstown curveball that Clayton Kershaw demonstrates. And Ellie De La Cruz had the best seat in the house to watch it. Stretching the 1-2 pitch now to De La Cruz. This one is stroked into left field, a base hit, 1 hop for Conforto. They will hold the runner Steer at third base. Throw comes into Kike Hernandez at third. And Ellie De La Cruz has his first hit of the series. 2 on and 1 out. Runners at the corners for Miguel Andujar. Duhar, right-handed batter, the DH tonight. So Gavin Lux, a lefty who was the DH last night, gets a seat. As Terry Francona runs out as many right-handed bats as he possibly can against Kershaw. Kershaw with reverse splits. Righties hitting 249 against them. Lefties at 271. And the pitch to Andujar is there for a strike up in the zone.
Well, for Kershaw, I'd like to get number 13. 13 of what? Well, it would be the 13th ground ball double play if he can get it right here.
Runners off the corners and the 0-1 pitch. There goes De La Cruz to second base. Ground ball picked up by Kike. He's got 1 play. Makes a leaping throw to first. Steer comes in to score, and it's 1-0 Cincinnati.
For Terry Francona trying to make sure that he can stay out of the ground ball and double plays, sending De La Cruz, who has not been doing much running of recent times either. He's had an issue with a quad, a leg issue.
Well, he's gone 13 games without a stolen base. Again, he came in with 31 steals, but 13 without a steal. It's the second longest drought of his career. And now with 2 men out, Austin Hayes the batter, and Hayes takes a strike. But starting the runner there by the Reds saved a run. You can assume. You're not supposed to assume the double play, but let's assume it. And that would have ended the inning, and Steer would have been stranded. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball hit in the air to center field. Coming in is Andy Pages, and on the run, makes a chest-high catch to retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and a man left after half an inning at Dodger Stadium. It's the Reds 1 and
The Off Base Podcast is on. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs for all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11 Eastern. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from around the league. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by the all-star lineup of Chevy trucks. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11:30 Eastern.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy!
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Bottom of the first inning, 1-0 Cincinnati. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to step in. His first at bat brought to you by Asahi Super Dry Beer, embodying the refreshing taste of modern Japan. Go beyond the expected. Ohtani, 279, 45 home runs, 84 runs batted in. 99 home runs as a Dodger. Facing Nick Martinez, right-hander. Kicks and fires, and that pitch is upstairs, ball one. Martinez began his career in the Texas Rangers organization. Made his debut in 2014. And he'll fire a strike in there to Shohei. 1 ball, 1 strike. But when Ohtani left the Ham Fighters, the Nippon Ham Fighters in Japan, they had a spot open in their rotation. A big cut and a miss, and it's 1-2. And wouldn't you know it, the guy that Ohtani is facing on the mound right now was the guy who filled that spot. Martinez signed with the Nippon Ham Fighters and was there for 3.5 seasons. Took Ohtani's spot basically in the rotation when Ohtani came here to play for the Angels. And a 1-2 pitch from Martinez. Swung on and missed. Ohtani chased one in the dirt. And he strikes out. A curveball that he just could not lay off of. So Martinez strikes out Ohtani to start the ball game for him. And there's 1 out, and Betts coming up.
Well, Martinez is not what you consider a hard thrower. He's around at 93 miles an hour. That's average fastball in Major League Baseball. He has an excellent changeup.
Certainly Dodger hitters of recent years not too unfamiliar with him. The pitch is outside to Mookie. He did spend 2 years, 22 and 23, with the Padres. So he saw plenty of the Dodgers. Last year, his first year with the Reds. And he throws low to Mookie.
Unusual wind-up by Martinez. Works out of the stretch position. Unusual from the standpoint. He's like a cat going back and forth with their front feet, back and forth, back and forth. However, they don't start the stop the pitch clock until he goes into the wind-up.
Yeah, he'll pump his front foot 4 times. That's his left foot. He'll pump it 4 times on the dirt on the downward slope. And then after the 4th one, he'll step back. And his right foot pushes off on the third base side of the rubber. Now he deals a strike to Betts. 3 balls and a strike to Mookie. .250 the average for Betts to start the game. 14 home runs. 58 runs batted in. Mookie homered last night. Had 2 hits in the game. 3-1 is low ball 4, and the Dodgers have their first base runner. Tying run will trot down to first, and Freddie Freeman on his way to the plate.
Dodgers last night, they did not really knock the cover off the ball as far as with runners in scoring position. Well, they knocked it off the cover off the ball 3 different times. Home runs, twice by Pages, the other by Mookie Betts. But they were just 1 for 8 runners in scoring position.
Freddie Freeman leading the National League in batting average, .302. 1 out, 1 on. And Freddie way out in front of a changeup.
You figure the guy has a pretty good changeup because the nickname for Nick Martinez is Tricky.
Yeah, that's the scouting report you get, is that his best pitch is the change. And the 0-1. And Freddie swings, and that one comes in and out of the catcher's mitt for strike 2. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise and treatment. U.S. News and World Report once again has named CHLA the #1 hospital in California. Learn more today at chla.org. Mookie Betts at first. He's been on base in 7 of his last 10 plate appearances. And he's striding off the bag just to the cut of the grass now. 0-2 pitch to Freddie. Will wait. Throw to first, and Mookie dives back safely. Ellie De La Cruz shading the bag at second, the Red shortstop. And the 0-2, low and in, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
One of the issues for Martinez also, Tim, is the fact that he has served up 20 home runs. 10 by lefties, 10 by righties.
10 at home and 10 on the road. Go figure. 1-2 pitch. Freddie shoots it fair down the third baseline. It's going to bounce off the sidewall and carry him back out to the left fielder. Throw to second, and Freddie is in with a double. Throw gets away. Mookie's going to come in to score. And Freddie Freeman drives in the first run for the Dodgers to tie the game. 1-1 the score, and with that double, Freddie Freeman registers his 542nd double. So with that double, Freeman ties Harry Heilman, a Hall of Famer who had spent the bulk of his career with the Detroit Tigers in the late teens and all the way through the 20s. And he actually finished his career in the early 30s with the Cincinnati Reds. Hit over 400 in his career, hit 403 in 1923. That's who Freddie just tied. And Freeman now moves into 37th all-time in doubles. Next on the list, Tony Gwynn.
Rush throw by Hayes in left field and throwing error. And heads up by Mookie Betts, able to score.
Will Smith at the plate. Change up and fouled it off. So he's behind 0-2 to Martinez. 76th RBI for Freeman, by the way. Well, I'll check that. And the pitch swung on, hit in the air to right field. Over toward the corner, drifting underneath it is Espinal. He'll make the catch. Freeman will tag from second. He'll head to third. And now a runner at third base with 2 men out for Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, it really should not be an RBI for Freeman because Bentz scored on the throwing error by the left fielder Hayes, who airmailed it to second.
So will not be an RBI. He'll still have 75. And Teoscar's got a chance to drive one in here. Teoscar, 248 hitter. Jesse Martinez, who deals it outside and low ball 1. Teoscar went 1 for 3 last night in game 1. He walked once, and then in the 8th inning he singled and scored. Freeman leads at third, infield back with 2 down, and Teoscar grounds it slowly to third, backhanded by Hayes. And Ke'Bryan Hayes throws out Teoscar, leaving Freddie Freeman at third. So the Dodgers get a run on 1.
It's a great night for baseball.
This matchup features some of the best talent in the game. A lot of power, a lot of marquee names.
Here we go. Buckle up, folks. There's a guy who wants to be in the spotlight. The bats have come alive.
A showstopper.
We're just playing Powerball.
This place doesn't know what hit him.
These teams are entertaining, are they not? The show continues.
Experience game-to-game coverage of the
.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What?
Boom. Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastball. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are. The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Dodgers are back. Back to the field for more LA Dodgers baseball. And now we return to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Catcher Jose Trevino will lead off for Cincinnati in the top of the second inning. 1-1 score. Kershaw deals him outside, ball one. Trevino, 246 hitter. He's hit 4 out of the yard this year. Driven in 20. Last night went 0 for 3. Takes a strike, and it's 1-1. Kershaw at Dodger Stadium. His record here, 116-42. Over 18 seasons. 2 balls and a strike now. The splitter missing. ERA 2.26. Always has had the low ERA. The kick, the 2-1. Swung on. Got him to chase the slider. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The magic number for Kershaw is 4, and I'll tell you why. 2-2 pitch. That's outside. It's 3-2. So the Dodgers need to score 4 runs for him while he's in the game. A couple of reasons. First of all, when the Dodgers do score 4 or more in a game, their record is 63-18. Pitch foul down the third base side. But more importantly, the number we brought up in the pregame, and we update now each time he pitches. But when the Dodgers give him 4 runs while he's in the game, his record is 157-3. 3-2 pitch. Little comebacker slowly hit past the mound. Alex Freeland, one hands, throws to first, and Jose Trevino is out 4-3. Which, when you start thinking about it, is really crazy in terms of a statistic. And the team as a whole is 177-13. When Kershaw gets 4 runs or more when he's in the game. Brian Hayes, third baseman, won the Gold Glove in 2023 while with Pittsburgh. A good third baseman. They're hoping the power comes around for him. Cincinnati. 1-0 pitch. And that is up high. And for Brian, he says that in Pittsburgh, they wanted him to pull the ball. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, and that is pulled foul. And with the dimensions of the ballpark there, we'll see it next week. You know, for a right-handed hitter, you've got a low left field wall like you have here from the foul line over, except theirs is longer. It's about the same height. 2-1 pitch. And that's a little bit outside with a fastball, 3-1. But you got a short porch in right field with a 21-foot wall. And he wanted to go the other way, and Cincinnati's letting him hit to anywhere he wants, except right here to go to shortstop. Mookie Betts grabs it, throws on to first for the out, and there are 2 gone for Cincinnati in the second.
Yeah, so what was the trade-off? What were they hoping for? 25 home runs? That's only 25 at-bats. How about 25 doubles and you're in scoring position? How about an extra 30 hits during the entire season? How about more contact instead of big swings and possibly misses?
Okay. So Cincinnati said, you do you. You want to go to right center? Go ahead. Curveball thrown to Santiago Espinal, the right fielder. Comes in low ball 1-0. And the kick by Kershaw, 1-0 pitch. Inside 2-0. Top of the second inning brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. And the kick and the 2-0 pitch. That's low 3-0. You know, different organizations have different philosophies, whether it's about pitching, whether it's about hitting. You know, sometimes an organization sees a player a little differently. And they'll say, why don't you try this instead? 3-0. There's a strike at the knees, 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, but if it's not working, then why do you say, hey, just keep doing the same thing over and over? Not everyone can hit the ball the same way. Not everyone's going to throw the ball the same way.
3-1 pitch. Curveball in the corner. Espinal thought it was ball 4. He already started down to first base, but he's got to come back and get in the right-hand batter's box. And a full count on it. 3-2. Kershaw winds, kicks, fires. Swung on, and it is sent in the air to center field. Playable for Andy Pages. Couple of steps toward right center. He'll reach up, make the catch. And the side retired in order in the Cincinnati second. After an inning and a half, it's the Dodgers.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
World champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Never gets old.
1-1 the score. And Pages, what a night last night. He was involved in all the scoring one way or another, it seemed. 2 home runs for him, plus a sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. He takes inside from Martinez. 1 ball and no strikes. So Pages, followed by Conforto, and then Kike Hernandez this inning. Now a 1-0 pitch. And that's dropped in there for a strike. Curveball from Martinez. Now the run that scored, Betts came around to score on a throwing error by Austin Hayes in left, but that's the first run that Martinez has allowed at Dodger Stadium. There's a looper into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Leadoff single for Andy.
That jammed to perfection, we might add. Hey, friends, you can stream every out-of-market game live or on demand. Plus, you can also stream MLB Network 24/7 for the rest of the season. Blackout and other restrictions do apply, so we encourage you to check it out. MLB.tv.
Michael Conforto last night. Good night for him. 2 doubles. Also scored a run. Went 2 for 4. There goes Pages breaking for second base. Pitches a strike. Throw down. And Andy's called out. Andy wants the Dodgers to look at it. They're going to. He thought he was in there. Looked like he got a foot on the bag before the tag from De La Cruz. And we'll see what the Dodgers decide to do here. Dave Roberts holding him up. They're not going to challenge it. They don't want to risk the challenge here.
Especially early in the ball game.
And so Pages will be thrown out. Oh, I just saw the replay. I don't think he tagged him.
Well, Pages,
did. Yeah.
Pages did not help himself because his stride was off, and he gave a couple of short strides before he went into the slide. That slowed him down a little bit.
That's the 7th time he's been caught stealing this season. That was close. I actually think De La Cruz's glove touched Andy before he had possession of the baseball, and then he moved the glove off of Andy, but I don't think there was a good view, really. But either way, he is out, 1 gone, and Conforto at the plate with a 1-2 count. Nick Martinez pumping that front left leg. And now he steps back and delivers. And Conforto grounds it to the right side. To his glove side left is McLean, the second baseman. He'll throw on to first. And Conforto is out 4-3. And here's Kike. Work hard, play hard in the new Tacoma with an I-Force turbocharged engine. It's a truck built for the bold. See your Toyota dealer today. They make it easy. So Kike Hernandez making his return from the injured list. Was active last night, didn't play in the game. Had an elbow problem in the left elbow, but now he's ready to go. And he'll take strike one from Martinez. So he'll be at third base tonight. Tomorrow, with a left-hander expected to throw for Cincinnati, more than likely Kike will be in left field. The curveball in for a strike. That just touched the top of the strike zone. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases empty, and the pitch from Martinez is low to Kike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the season, Kike a 195 average. 8 home runs. He's knocked in 22. So he looks out at Martinez, and the Reds right-hander steps back, fires. And that is just outside with a cutter.
What we're not sure of is that at what point in time did the left elbow really start to affect his swing? And that was the primary reason going on the injured list. He's had trouble swinging the bat.
2-2, swung on, chopped foul right over into the Dodger dugout on the third base side. 2-2. 1-1 the score, 2 hits apiece. Reds with an error. And the 2-2. Kike fouls it right off the catcher. For Cincinnati in the third, McLean will lead off, the number 9 hitter. Then back to the top of the order, Spencer Steer and Noelvi Marte. Two and two as Martinez readies himself on the hill. Cincinnati right-hander deals, and Kike grounds it toward the middle. That is through underneath the backhand attempt of McLean. That'll be a hit for Kike Hernandez.
Well, welcome back. He saw 3 curveballs, including the last pitch to him in that at bat.
Tonight's second baseman, Alex Freeland. Switch hitter batting from the left side. So 2 down, a man aboard. And Martinez ready to throw. Here's the pitch in there for a called strike. Last time out, Martinez had a good start against the Angels. Went 6 innings, allowed 1 earned run. And since the 13th of July, he's 4-0 with a 3.89 ERA. 0-1 pitch. Wave and a miss and a changeup. It's like he pulls the string and the ball heads back in his direction.
Well, again, his nickname is Tricky. It's the circle change also. When you're forming a circle with the index finger and your thumb, place the ball in the palm of your hand.
0-2. Well, Trevino thought it was strike 3, but it was called ball 1, a changeup. Faded off the plate a little bit outside. And a 1-2 pitch to Alex Freeland. Long pause by Martinez. Now the pitch, swung on, fouled back.
Another change.
Well, there's different kinds of change-ups, but when you do the circle change, you basically can see the 3 fingertips on the ball. Are you able to process that fast enough to realize it's going to come at you a little slower?
No, not really, and especially, he's not going to slow down the arm movement.
1-2, fisted down to the third baseman. Brian Hayes on the move, makes the catch, throws on to first, and retires Freeland. For the Dodgers in the bottom of the second, no runs, 2 hits, 1 man left. And at the end of...
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Every game night is a chance to go big with MLB Big Inning. Turn on baseball's only nightly show that brings you the biggest plays of the night, live and commercial-free.
Strikes him out.
No one stacks more clutch plays into one live show with up to 4 games on a single screen.
Out of here! He is on fire. It's a walk-off win.
Change up game night with baseball's biggest game changer, MLB Big Inning, presented by Best Western. Every night, all season long on MLB.tv.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Booth on your official home of Los Angeles.
Each team with a run in the first inning. And now Kershaw back to work. The 1-0 pitch swung on, hit in the air to center field. Backing up on it, Pages now squaring up to the ball. Looks up into the night sky, makes the catch. And there's one gone for Cincinnati in the top of the third. Well, Dodger fans, skip the line at Dodger Stadium. Look around the ballpark for the QR code to scan or order with the Uber Eats app from your seat and enjoy every pitch, run, and out. One down, back to the top of the order, Spencer Steer, who doubled and scored in the first. Pitch on the way. Curveball right there for a strike. That's a tantalizing curveball, isn't it? It just falls out of the sky, as you said. And an 0-1 pitch. Fastball low on in. I like your other description, though, the nose to toes.
Nose to toes. And the tendency is, when, as a hitter, when you see it start out initially that high, you figure there's no way it's going to come down.
1-1, fouled off to the right now to play.
You just don't think it's going to come down enough to be in the strike zone. And we see a lot of hitters that give up on it early and then wish they hadn't.
Home plate umpire Quinn Walcott calling timeout briefly. Now resets the pitch clock. Kershaw turns, kicks, delivers. 1-2. He tried the curveball just outside. It's 2-2. Well, the Mets did the Dodgers a favor tonight. They walk off the Phillies 6-5. They've beaten them twice in a row now. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with a splitter. Second strikeout of the game for Kershaw.
Kershaw, 15 starts in his career against the Reds, 7-2. Made his first start against them almost this exact date. It was August 30th, 2009. He had a no decision. His opposing pitcher that day, Bronson Arroyo.
A swing and a miss by Marte.
So that game went 12 innings. Dodgers eventually won 3-2. Kershaw had 11 strikeouts in that no decision.
0-1. Marte bounces it foul far into the Dodger dugout.
So 2009, Rafael Furcal was the leadoff hitter. Then Juan Pierre, Andre Ethier, Matt Kemp, Casey Blake, James Loney, Russell Martin, Orlando Hudson at second base.
There's an 0-2 pitch. And that's up high. A splitter, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the wind and the 1-2. Swung on and again clubbed fouled out of the far end. It's just beyond where the players sit, and it's right where the camera well is, which is particularly packed tonight. So it sent some photographers scrambling. Those are some expensive lenses, I would imagine, down there. And a 1-2 pitch is low. Curveball, it's 2-2. So the Phillies, a team that we'll be watching because the Dodgers still trailing them in one area. That is in terms of coming into that number 2 spot. There's a high fastball, cut on and missed. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Marte strikes out. He becomes the third victim of.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
All the big hits.
At the wall, gone! No doubt about it!
All the great grabs.
Oh, wow! You gotta be kidding me! Put a cape on him!
And all the swagger.
And he does it in grand fashion!
Relive the day's biggest plays all in one lightning-fast hour.
Oh, my goodness! What a show! You better believe it!
Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings only on MLB Network.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Plan. You're listening to LA Dodgers baseball. On top of the mountain. On the world champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Shohei Ohtani leads off the Dodger third. 1-1 the score. He swings and misses at a changeup. Shohei struck out first time up, chasing a curveball in the dirt. 0 for 1 tonight. Tomorrow's starting pitcher, 0-1, is down low. Tried the changeup low and it missed. It's 1-1. Ohtani looks out. Left-handed hitter waits in the pitch. That's up high. 2 balls and a strike. Well, Martinez pumps that front left leg. Now steps back, kicks, fires. And Ohtani looks at the changeup outside again. 3 balls and 1 strike. And Martinez still being very careful with Ohtani, especially with that changeup, fluttering it near the corners. Here comes a 3-1 pitch. And that is outside, ball 4. He went with a fastball off the plate, looking for Ohtani to expand the strike zone. He wouldn't do it.
Trevino thought that was a strike. He turned around and said something to the home plate umpire. Quinn Walcott, who's also the crew chief.
At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free hot dog and any 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola. Redeem your free feast on the AM/PM app. Let's play ball, AM/PM. Too much good stuff. There's Mookie. He'll take a strike. Betts walked and scored the Dodgers' lone run in the first inning. 0-1. Martinez out of the stretch. Ohtani leads. Hands on his knees at first. Pitch to Betts. Stood him up. And the curveball dropped in for a strike.
There's an interesting note today about Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman. They're batting 1, 2, 3 in this order tonight on what they have done in months this year.
Quick throw to first base, and Ohtani dives back. Gets his right hand on the bag.
Well, there's Threesen. May. Actually, from March through May, hit 305. From June and July, 229 was all. But so far in the month of August, heating back up 315 between the trio.
0-2 pitch to Betts from Martinez. Swinging a ground ball right side. McLean to his glove side. Backhand flip De La Cruz. That's all they'll get is the out in the middle as Ohtani is forced out 4-6. And Betts is aboard. Freddie Freeman walking up. I think De La Cruz, too, he has learned in his few years now in Major League Baseball, sometimes you got to put the ball in the back pocket. Last year, he led Major League Baseball with 29 errors, and he leads them again this year, committing his 20th last night. And Freddie Freeman will take ball one. Freeman with his 542nd double. Last time up. 37th all time. His next one will tie him with Tony Gwynn for 36th. He's 2 behind Derek Jeter. 1-1 pitch. Freddie takes inside a cutter. 2 balls and a strike. Well, score update from the Pacific Northwest. The Mariners not doing the Dodgers any favors yet in the game. They are trailing the Padres 5-0. And they are in the top of the 5th. Pitch fouled off. 2-2 to Freeman.
That time of the year. And with the Dodgers, counting today, 30 games left on the regular season schedule. It's nice to look up at the scoreboard and see what else is happening, but the scoreboard that really counts is your own.
2-2 pitch from Martinez. Twisted foul back to the screen.
And it's actually incentive too, Tim, to take care of your own scoreboard so the other teams can see what your score is doing.
The only thing you can have any control over whatsoever is the game you're playing. You can just watch what the other teams are doing. 2-2. And Freeman watches it bounce at the plate. Trevino blocked it. Full count.
That was a changeup, one of the few that's missed so far tonight.
Well, now you wonder if Mookie Betts starts here with 1 out and a 3-2 count just to stay out of a potential double play. Worked pretty well for the Reds. In fact, they scored a run on a similar situation. They had a runner at third, though. Now the payoff pitch from Martinez will wait, throw to first. Reds thinking the same thing, and Mookie dives back safely. Mookie's just about to the cut of the grass, maybe a foot more. Stretch. The pause. And now Mookie goes. Pitch swung on, roll to the right side of the mound, scooped up by Martinez. Backhand flip to first. Freeman is out 1-3, and Betts advances to second base. So go ahead, run in scoring position for Will Smith. Other games in progress, heading to the 5th inning in San Francisco. The Giants and Cubs are even at a run apiece. Bottom of the 9th in Milwaukee, the Diamondbacks and Brewers tied at 8. First pitch to Will. Well, here's a changeup that sails outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And Milwaukee this week, they're honoring Bob Uecker, the late Bob Uecker. And a 1-0 pitch. And that's in the dirt. Really missed him, didn't you? I mean, I know I did when we went into Milwaukee this year. It's kind of a big hole there now without him around. Two outs, Betts at second. Martinez working out of the stretch in the 2-0 pitch. That's a strike call. Curveball over the middle. Smith, 2-1. Average down to 294. Will with 15 home runs on the season, 58 RBIs. Martinez 2-1 pitch. Curveball again down the middle, taken for a strike.
Well, for Will trying to get hot again. He comes into tonight's ball game 7 for his last 53. And that is a batting average that you don't see attached to Will Smith at all.
Ready for the 2-2 pitch. There it is. And it's strike 3 called outside corner barely. A fastball just nicked it. Will still standing at home plate. Talking to Quinn Walcott, the home plate umpire. So he strikes out.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
To the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Ellie De La Cruz for Cincinnati to lead off the top of the 4th inning. 1-1 the score. Kershaw winds and sends this pitch toward the plate outside, ball 1. De La Cruz 1 for 1. Single his first time up. Was stranded at second. And a 1-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled away to the right. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, the first 16 starts for Clayton Kershaw, he had 3 strikeouts on his fastball. He's got 2 already tonight. So he's almost matched his season output in terms of strikeouts on fastballs. 1-2 now to De La Cruz. There's the kick and the 1-2 pitch. That's a little high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Throw him a curveball. De La Cruz, then Miguel Andujar and Austin Hayes to follow. And the 2-2 on the way. Swung on and missed, strike 3. There's the curve. Man, is that a good one.
He throws that curveball. You want to crank up the air raid siren.
4th strikeout for Kershaw. Let's pause 10 seconds.
It's like it falls out of the sky.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
Slider this time and a swing and a miss by Andujar. Andujar, former Athletic. Looks at the curveball, hits a 1-hopper to Betts. Betts scoops it up, takes his time. Nice and easy throw over to first base. And there are 2 gone. 6-3 the put out. Yeah, so Kersh with 4 strikeouts, 2 on the fastball, 1 on the splitter, and the last one on the curve.
You start to look at pitchers that have long careers, and Kershaw falls in that category. All the wear and tear, the stress and strain of throwing baseballs over and over.
Big cut and a miss by Austin Hayes.
So I looked up some numbers this morning. Clayton Kershaw coming in today. This does not count spring training, does not count bullpen sessions, or side sessions at all.
Another swing and a miss.
Coming in tonight, Clayton Kershaw in competitive balance at the major league level had made 42,708 pitches. Wow.
That's a few of them. Oh, has he been good? 0-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Went with the splitter again. So the sequence so far in the 3 pitches he's thrown to Hayes, the splitter, the curveball, and the splitter. And not yet the slider. Here's the 0-2. There's the curveball, and you can tell that Hayes is getting a good look at it. I mean, his knees bend and he squats down to follow it all the way down. Here's a 1-2. Swung on and hit a long way, slicing right field side. That's going to be a foul ball out of play.
You know that expression, when somebody does something, it brings you to your knees. Yeah, that describes the Kershaw curveball.
It's a knee buckler. See what he comes with here. 1-2. The kick, the pitch. It's in the dirt. And he did try the slider, the first one that he's thrown to Hayes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Overall, 61 pitches for Kershaw. 2 outs in the 4th, 1-1 game. And here comes the 2-2 from Kirsch. Fisted foul back and out of play. Hayes has 5 triples this season, by the way. That's a career high. He had 4 with the Orioles back in 2021. 2-2, a knee buckling curve. He followed it all the way down, just a little too low and outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch from Kershaw to Austin Hayes will wait. Will Smith called timeout. Kirsch was in his wind and he just stopped. Well, remember last outing that Kershaw had when there was going to be a pitch clock violation and he just kind of threw the ball into the grass between home and the plate? Well, StatCast registered that as an ephus pitch, by the way. I noticed it today when I was looking at his pitch repertoire, and ephus showed up at 0.02%.
Yeah, Clay made a comment. He goes, next time I just need to call timeout.
Yeah, 3-2. It's fouled straight back.
Yeah, there was an article on it earlier this morning. I saw it. Said Kershaw, the strangest pitch he's thrown in his career.
And here's another, a 3-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. A slider got him. Kershaw with 5 strikeouts in the game. Then he sets the side down in order for the 3rd straight inning.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco. A home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2.
the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
They deserve.
You're listening to LA Dodgers baseball.
On top of the mountain.
On the world champion LA Dodgers All Year Network.
Dodgers 1, Reds 1. Bottom of the fourth inning. Along with Rick Monday, Tim Neverett with you. Wayne McDonald, our producer engineer in the booth. David Vassay here as well. Colin Yee back at our Burbank studios, welcoming you to Dodger baseball. Glad you're tuned in tonight. Teoscar Hernandez takes low and away from Nick Martinez, and it's 1-0. Well, up in Seattle, the Mariners are on the board. Randy Arozarena hits a 3-run shot. It's now 5-3 Padres in the bottom of the fifth. A swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll keep updating you on that score. Again, it's a big swing, right? So if the Padres lose and Dodgers win, it's a 2-game lead in the division. There's a shot down the left field line. That's going to roll to the corner. Teoscar touches first. He's on his way to second, and he is in with a leadoff stand-up double. 25th double of the season for Teoscar.
Teo 1 for 3 with a walk. Run scored last night.
And Andy Paez is 1 for 1. Singled into left. Hit a blooper out there in the second inning and then was caught stealing. Go ahead runs in scoring. Ball and 1 strike to Paez. The pitch swung on and fouled away to the right, way out of play. Ball and 2 strikes to Andy. So not every pitcher has a great changeup. Some don't throw one. But when you know you have a pitcher you're going to face that really possesses that good change of pace, mentally, how do you get ready for that?
Well, you're trying to stay back on the ball, and basically increases what perceived velocity is in the 93 fastball.
1-2. That swung on, hit in the air to right field. Initially, Espinal broke back. Now he comes in and fields the shallow fly ball for an out.
And that was the 93-mile-an-hour fastball right there. Hey, friends, tomorrow, remember, that's an earlier start time at 5:40, and it's going to be, well, it's going to be a big item. A couple of reasons. First of all, Shohei Ohtani 50-50 bobblehead tomorrow. And fans will take home the second of 2 Ohtani 50-50 bobbleheads this season, presented by Tokyo Electron. But Ohtani's also pitching tomorrow. So need we say get here early? Yes, we will. Get here early. And you can check out more information, Dodgers.com/promotions.
How's that for scheduling?
Spot on.
0-1 pitch. And Conforto takes up high. 1-1. You know, these things are done in the offseason, yes, right? They have no idea when they schedule an Ohtani bobblehead.
We were going to have Shohei Ohtani bobblehead, and we schedule on a day that he's also going to be pitching. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something? Well, it's going to happen tomorrow, folks.
Teoscar leads at second, 1-1 to Conforto. There's a comebacker. Knocks the glove of Martinez off. The ball resting in front of the pitcher's mound. He picks it up with a bare right hand. Has nowhere to go. And that is a glove-pounding base hit for Michael Conforto. It just ripped the glove of Martinez right off his hand.
Well, that ball hit the glove, and that glove went flying up into the air as Martinez tried to reach behind his back and field the ball. Well, it hit the glove and knocked the glove off. The glove went towards the first base bag.
And now Trevino, the catcher, will go out and pay him a visit. The mound visit brought to you by Jacoby and Myers. because everyone deserves justice.
It's not round enough.
First and third, one out. Go-ahead runs at third for Kike Hernandez. Kike 1 for 1 tonight in his return to the lineup. Hernandez batting 8th. And Martinez set at the belt now. Runners off the corners. First pitch. Kike takes high, ball 1.
Outfield not playing to pull. The infield is. Big gap on the right side of the infield, too. Center fielder Marte playing over into right center as if Kike Hernandez is a left-handed pull hitter.
Pitch to Kike, the 1-0. And here it comes. And it is a curveball for a strike.
Well, they saw 3 curveballs in his first at bat. And eventually got the curveball, hit it up the middle on the ground for the base hit.
Conforto off of first, Teoscar off of third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased a slider. That can also be a tough one to pick up, too, if you haven't seen a lot of them, right? Curveball, and all of a sudden the hard breaking ball comes at you. 1-2 pitch from Martinez. He throws. It's in the dirt, 2-2. A lot of room on the right side of the infield. Matt McLean, second baseman, shaving the bag there. Playing right up the middle. And Spencer Steer holding the runner. Conforto at first. 2-2 to Kike. He'll let it go, and that's ball 3. A cutter missed low. Martinez wanted it, didn't get it. Martinez, for the most part, basically putting a frame around home plate, occasionally dropping one down the middle. 3-2, swung on, drilled to left field. It's going to head toward the corner. Over there to make the catch is Hayes, tagging from third and scoring. The go-ahead run is Teoscar Hernandez. And Kike, with a sacrifice fly, gives the Dodgers a 2-1 lead.
Well, a productive night for Kike, just returning to the starting lineup after a few weeks on the injured list with that left elbow. So he singled his first time up, and a sacrifice fly gives the Dodgers a go-ahead run here in his second at bat.
2 down for Alex Freeland. Freeland grounded out to third his first time up. Switch hitter batting left against the right-hander Martinez. Martinez pitch. Swung on and missed. Again, you talk about that perceived velocity. That's a fastball at 93, and Alex looked a little late on it.
Yeah, a little late because you have to be cognizant of the fact, hey, look, the guy has a terrific off-speed pitch.
0-1. That's inside. Came back with a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Okay, now you got back-to-back fastballs, both at 93. That's average velocity, but you come back with something soft here.
1-1 from Martinez. And he drops in a strike with the changeup.
Yep, he came back with something soft. So you establish, again, velocity in the eyes of the hitter. Okay, fine. That's the top speed that he throws tonight. So if you gear up for that, and then you say, okay, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna go out. He's gonna change up.
Shohei Ohtani on deck. Conforto leads at first, 2 down. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Alex Freeland. Martinez throws home, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a high fastball. Dodgers get a run, 2 hits. They leave a man. And after 4 full, it's the Dodgers 2, Reds 1.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Everything looks good right now for the Yankees.
First take from the players.
I'm just excited to put any pair of cleats on.
And the first of many breakdowns before the first pitch. A full night of baseball starts at 5. MLB Tonight's national pregame show. Weekdays at 5 Eastern on MLB Network.
More at Yamava.com.
Dodgers with a 2-1 lead over the Reds. Top of the 5th inning, Jose Trevino, the catcher, to lead off against Clayton Kershaw. Trevino tonight 0 for 1. He grounded to second in the second. And first pitch snapped in knee high for a strike. Fastball. A score update for you from Seattle. We'll give you that in a moment. 0-1 pitch. And that's there for another strike called. A slider this time. And Trevino falls behind Kershaw. 0-2. There's the step back, the kick, and the pitch. Curveball waved out and missed. Oh, man. That pitch is absolutely gorgeous tonight. That is the 6th strikeout for Kershaw in the ballgame.
Well, it's gorgeous depending upon which side of the plate you're viewing it. It's all about perception.
That's true. Key Brian Hayes swings, hits the ball up in the air. Shallow left, running in to make the play is Michael Conforto. Well, there's only one guy on the field who had a bad perception. One guy between the lines who had a bad perception of it. But everybody else, they thought it was gorgeous. 2 away quickly. And Santiago Espinal, the number 8 hitter. 0 for 1. He flied to center field first time up. Well, the Mariners now lead the Padres 6-5 in the top of the 6th inning. Eugenio Suarez has joined Randy Arozarena, each of them with a 3-run home run. Well, the Dodgers would love the Mariners to win, beat the Padres, and get a win here tonight and extend the lead in the division. Kershaw's 1-0 pitch to Espinal. Fastball there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Espinal, the right fielder tonight, 246 hitter. This ball drilled to center field on the way back toward the track as Paez. He'll reach up, middle of the warning track, make the catch. And the side retired in order again. That's 14 in a row.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
The Off Base Podcast is on. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs for all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11 Eastern. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from around the league. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by the all-star lineup of Chevy trucks. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11:30 Eastern.
Of the Los Angeles Dodgers and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Top of the order for the Dodgers in the bottom of the fifth inning, up 2-1. Ohtani facing Martinez. First pitch to Shohei, taken for a strike. Started him with a cutter high. Shohei 0 for 1, struck out in the first. He walked in the third. No balls, 1 strike to Ohtani. And Shohei looking, swings, hits a high fly ball to left. It'll be playable for Hayes if it ever comes down. Finally does. It's caught by Hayes, and there's 1 out for the Dodgers in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, after that 3 outs at the top of the fifth, Clayton Kershaw got handshakes in the dugout, and the Dodgers get action in the bullpen.
Well, they have not really done anything at all with Kershaw tonight. It's 72 pitches thrown. Here's the pitch to Betts. He'll take a strike. He's retired 14 in a row and struck out 7 of those 14. There's 6 of them. 1 ball and 1 strike to Mookie Betts. Edgardo Henriquez, the right-hander, starting to throw. Now a 1-1 pitch. And Betts looks at a breaking ball for a strike. Mookie walked and scored in the first. Grounded into a force out in the third. 1-2, that's high. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mookie. Betts has seen his average slowly climb. Started at the week in the low 240s. Now he's up to an even 250 to start the night. Fouls this one down the third base side. Currently at bat at 249, but still he's been able to raise the average some.
Well, 2 for 4 last night. He entered last night's ball game, the previous 15 games, hitting a .328 pace.
2-2 pitch. Just outside, 3-2 to Betts. Three balls, 2 strikes. Martinez with 84 pitches. Cincinnati right-hander ready. He throws home, and Mookie hits the ball to center field. Backing up is Marte. He'll make the catch. 2 down for the Dodgers in the bottom of the fifth.
Hey, looking ahead, any day or night is a good night to come to Dodger Stadium. How about Kiki Hernandez Bobblehead Day? Takes place on Sunday. Diamondbacks are in. That's a 1:10 start, and the first 40,000 fans in attendance will get a Kiki Hernandez bobblehead, presented by LA County Department of Mental Health. Come on, join us. Dodgers.com/promotions.
And the pitch now to Freddie Freeman is inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. Freddie will take a strike here. A cutter down the middle. Just a little bit above the kneecaps, but it split the plate in half. Martinez fidgeting on the mound. He doesn't sit still one bit. Now the 1-1. And Freddie hits a ground ball toward the shortstop. It's backhanded by De La Cruz. He had to go to his glove side. He throws over to first in time to get Freddie. The Dodgers, top of the order, retired in order. 1, 2, 3. Head to the sixth.
The Off Base Podcast is on. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs for all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11 Eastern. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from around the league. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by the all-star lineup of Chevy trucks. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11:30 Eastern.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Casino at San Manuel. Find out more.
Fires a fastball home inside to McLean for ball 1 at 100. 10th big league appearance this year for Henriquez. No decision, no ERA. He's thrown 9 innings. Struck out just 4. Opponents hitting only 176 against him. 1-0 pitch. Swung on in line to right field. That's a base hit. Well, McLean is aboard to lead off the Cincinnati Six. This pitching change brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, Clayton Kershaw had just retired 14 men in a row. 72 pitches for Kershaw tonight. 49 of those for strikes. He leaves the game as the pitcher of record on the plus side. 5 innings pitched, just 2 hits, 1 earned run. No walks and 6 strikeouts. And a runner at first for Spencer Steer. Nobody out. Stretched by Henriquez, and the pitch. And that is a really fast cutter, low and away at 98. And Kershaw, kind of an earlier exit than we expected based on the way he was pitching tonight. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, ground ball up the middle, and a base hit. And there are 2 men on and nobody out. And now the tying run is at second base. Go-ahead runs at first. Back-to-back singles to start the Cincinnati Sixth.
And now we're going to get to the big part of this Reds lineup as well. And there's 2, 3, and 4 coming up.
So you got Kershaw with an 88-mile-an-hour fastball. Then you got Henriquez, who throws at 100 regularly. But regardless of the velocity, and yeah, it's going to look a lot faster than your last at bat, whoever's getting up there now, but still big league hitters can turn around 100 if it's thrown in the strike zone. Bunt is popped up. Henriquez catches it, throws to second. Stretch out, a double play.
Great play and heads up by Henriquez. First of all, got to the baseball, and he knew exactly what the options were. If I catch the ball, there might be a play at a bag. He picked up the second base bag and rifled one to the bag.
The 1-4 on the putout as Marte bunts into a double play. That's the save of the game. Brought to you by Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. Go blue, cut green. Get a rebate for removing grass. Visit BeWaterwise.com. Well, 2 down, and here is Ellie De La Cruz turning around to bat left-handed. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up, shallow left, and underneath it, Conforto. And that takes care of that. An inning that began very promisingly for the Reds, ends rather quickly.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an eighth-inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Gift card.
This very moment.
Back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Will Smith leads off the Dodgers 6, 2-1. Dodgers leading the Reds. Martinez throwing, and Will fouls it off to the right and out of play. Both bullpens are now busy. There's Ben Kasparius, right-hander, warming up for the Dodgers. And Brent Suter, the lefty, warming for Cincinnati. 0-1 pitch to Will Smith. And it's outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, you talk about timing, and baseball can be a game of timing. The timing of that double play was perfect for the Dodgers, because the Reds had just set up shop and nobody out. Oh, big curveball taken for a strike.
The Dodgers played that bunt into the air perfectly. They also got a little help from McClain, who was the runner at second base, who broke towards the third base bag when the ball was bunted.
1-2 is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So even the ball bunted into the air, McClain took 3 or 4 steps towards third. There was no chance for him to get back safely to second base. I tell you what, Enriquez played that perfectly, and boy, did he throw a rocket to second base.
2-2. That's swung on, well hit toward right center field, and deep. This ball back to the wall. It is gone. It's a home run. Will Smith into the home run seats, and the Dodgers lead it 3-1. Smith with home run number 16.
I watched Will Smith in batting practice today. The last round that he took, he hit 3 consecutive balls out of the ballpark. To left field, to center field, and to right field. Well, Daniels Jewelers doesn't care which field. They're the proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jewelers since 1948. So visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet and $50 off a $99 coupon.
Teoscar Hernandez takes inside ball 1.
Well, the Dodgers needed that. Will Smith needed that, because coming into that at bat, the previous 17 games, he was hitting 127.
388 feet on the home run. Pitch, a swing and a miss, a sinker. Now 1-1 to Teoscar. Teoscar doubled and scored in the 4th. 1 for 2 tonight. One ball, 1 strike pitch from Martinez. And a wave and a miss, 1-2.
For the Dodgers, by the way, that is home run number 200 this year.
Well, they keep playing long ball. Nobody out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch. Teoscar hits it hard on the ground toward the hole. It is gloved by the third baseman. Hayes, he'll throw on to first in time to get Teoscar one away. Well, the hard-working Chevy Silverado is built on a legacy of long-lasting dependability. See your Southern California Chevy dealer today or shop now at SoCalChevy.com. 3-1, Dodgers leading. One out, bottom of the sixth. Andy Pages 1 for 2 at the plate. 274 on the season. Second on the club in home runs now with 23. And a strike called on a curveball. 21st home run allowed on the season by Martinez. Off the bat of Smith. There's a curveball hammered down the left field side, but hooking. Oh my, he got all of that. You know, it's a foul ball, but as far as foul balls go, that ball was crushed. It's just nothing but a strike, though. 0-2. The curveball was left hanging, and now the next pitch. That is swung on, hit in the air to right, and not very deep. Over toward the line is Espinal. He won't be able to get it. It slides into the net first and bounces back onto the field of play. They're still 0-2 on Pages. Well, the Padres have scored a couple more. They've overtaken the Mariners at 7-6, bottom of the sixth inning in Seattle.
Yeah, it might turn into a slugfest up there.
Yeah, they can play all night. That's okay. Martinez kicks the 0-2. Swing and a foul off of the left leg of Andy Pages. Michael Conforto on deck. The series will wrap up tomorrow. Remember the early start, 5:40 start time. And then a day off Thursday. Dodgers will then host the Diamondbacks over the weekend. 0-2, and that's low and away. And the Diamondbacks were beaten by the Brewers tonight, 9-8. Diamondbacks now 5 underwater. They are 64-69 on the season. There's a 1-2 pitch. Swung on, belted down the left field line. That one was crushed. It is rolling off the corner of the wall, around first, and into second is Pages with a double.
Boy, the sound of the bat smashing against the baseball just had a special sound to it.
That's double number 22 for Pages. And Terry Francona's coming out to get Nick Martinez. That's going to chase the starting pitcher out of the ball game. One out, man in scoring position. And the lefty Brent Suter will come in to face the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Pitching change at Dodger Stadium.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
The Off Base Podcast is on. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs for all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11 Eastern. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from around the league. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by the all-star lineup of Chevy trucks. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11:30 Eastern.
Find an all-star doctor today at chla.org.
Left-hander Brent Suter comes on to pitch for Cincinnati. And the Dodgers will counter with a right-handed pinch hitter in Alex Call. 43rd appearance for Suter. He's 1-2, ERA 3.65. Call takes strike one with an 87-mile-an-hour fastball. This pitching change presented by Navien, HVAC, and water heater products. Dodgers up 3-1. Pye has the runner at second base, one out. Suter's kick and the pitch, and Call grounds it to short. De La Cruz will go to third, and for some reason, Pages trying to advance to third, and a ball hit to his right.
Well, one of the issues, if we look at Pages last year and so far this year, he has made some base running, mistakes. And that's just basic right there. You don't come over if the ball's hit the left side of the infield. You make sure the ball is hit through. Well, that's not the case.
That takes a man out of scoring position. Call the runner at first. Kike Hernandez the batter. 1-for-1. And Kike swings, hits it off the end of the bat. Foul back to the backstop.
And that's a conversation also, Tim. And not to belabor the point, but it's worth bringing up. The coaches will tell you, hey, look, the ball on this side, make it be through. And they will show you physically with a sign. Make sure it's through if it's to this side of the infield. Other side of the infield, right side, yes, you can come over.
Ball one dealt to Kike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Suter, ball behind his back, now straightens up, holds his glove out toward first base. Delivers. Kike hits a line drive right field base hit. Stopping at second base is Call. And Kike Hernandez with his second hit of the ball game.
And a run would have scored had there been a runner at second base. So you take yourself out of scoring positions on really an elementary base running decision.
Yeah, there's really no reason to gamble with that at that point. And that was it's one of those fundamental things. Balls over here, you don't go. Balls over here, you do go. And the pitch outside to Rojas, ball one. So Rojas hitting for Freeland. Getting the right-handed bat in there. Second pinch hitter of the inning. And Suter deals, and Rojas swings, hits the ball well to center field and deep. Going back toward the wall, getting turned around as the center fielder. The ball is off his glove and off the wall. Cole comes in to score. Kike comes in to score. It's a pinch hit, 2-run double for Miguel Rojas, and the Dodgers lead it 5-1.
Rojas put a charge into it and not played particularly well. In center by Marte, he got turned around. He turned to his right, then he turned around to his left, and tried to turn around to his right again. And by that time, the ball, it didn't even come close to it.
Initially, I thought it might have hit his glove, but as I look at the replay, it didn't even come close. And this will bring up Shohei Ohtani. Left-on-left matchup. Shohei without a hit tonight, 0-for-2. He walked in the third, and he'll look at a pitch low for a ball. Shohei's last home run came Sunday in San Diego. His 45th. 1-0 pitch in for a called strike. Reds with right-handed action in the bullpen now. Zach Maxwell throwing. And Kasparius is ready, and he'll come on in the 7th for the Dodgers. 1-1. That ball ripped on the ground through the right side, base hit. They're going to wave Rojas home. Here comes the throw from right. Rojas slides. He's safe. And it is 6-1. Shohei Ohtani with a 2-out RBI base hit.
Well, the Dodgers, in particular, Dino Evil, have done just a wonderful job in sizing up outfielders' arms. Oh, they've got the scouting reports, no question about that. But challenged the arm of Espinal, who came up with the baseball. It was hit hard on the ground, but that throw was nowhere near home plate in order to even think about making a tag.
Well, Terry Francona coming out to get Suter. It's just turned into a disastrous relief outing for Cincinnati.
Yeah, but a ball should have been caught in center field. Would have been a tough play, but a ball at the big league level should be caught.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th-inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball.
Right-hander Zach Maxwell takes over for Cincinnati in the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers this inning with a 4 spot on the board. Will Smith started it off with his 16th home run. It was a solo shot. And now with Ohtani at first base, here's Mookie Betts facing Maxwell, who is making his 2nd appearance of the season for Cincinnati. First pitch to Mookie is a ball.
A little higher velocity. That was at 98.
And his major league debut Saturday against Arizona. And his contract selected from Louisville on Friday, and he fires one down low and away. Fastball at 99, and it's 2-0.
Maxwell, 24 years of age. He's a big old boy. 6'6", 275.
Now a 2-0 pitch coming from Zach Maxwell. And that's low and in. It's 3-0. Again, his first time pitching at Dodger Stadium. And got to look up and see the upper deck here and go, my goodness, it's not like Louisville. Now a 3-0 pitch, and that's outside ball 4. Comes out of the pen and issues a 4-pitch walk to Betts. Ohtani will trot over to second base. First and second, 2 down for Freddie Freeman. The pitching change for Cincinnati brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Your 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations throughout Southern California. Freeman 1 for 3 tonight. He doubled his first time up. 2 on, 2 out to pitch. Freddie swings and misses. No balls and 1 strike. Maxwell checks second, comes home, and Freddie bounces one to the right side. Spencer Steer will play the high hop. He'll grab it and run to his glove side, touch the bag, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 of them score.
The Off Base Podcast is on. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs for all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11 Eastern. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from around the league. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by the all-star lineup of Chevy trucks. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11:30 Eastern.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Motors broadcast booth.
Streaming right to your mobile device.
LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
Record. ERA about 4.5. And he's facing Miguel Andujar, the designated hitter, who takes ball one. Miguel Rojas stays in the game to play second base. Justin Dean comes in the game to play center. And the pitch skips in the dirt for ball two, 2-0. And moving over to left field is Andy Pages. Those are defensive changes to this point of the game. 6 runs on 10 hits for the Dodgers. 1 run, 4 hits for Cincinnati. The pitch, that's up high. 3-0. Kershaw through 5 innings allowed only 2 hits. And Enriquez, first 2 batters he faced, each got a hit. But then he turned into double play when Noelvi Marte tried to bunt and popped it up. And the pitch inside, and Kasparius a 4-pitch walk right out of the bullpen. Shakey's Pizza Parlor is the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. Well, star-studded night tonight, huh, Mo? People here at the ballpark. You got Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. You got Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers here. Well, we got a visit from some pitching royalty earlier today. Charlie Huff.
Yes.
Saw Charlie at dinner tonight. Knuckleballer. Austin Hayes is the batter in the pitch. That's on the inside corner for a strike. You never know who you're going to run into at a Dodger game. And Andujar leads at first, and Hayes swings, fouls it back, and it's 0-2.
It's also a good hangout for Hollywood royalty during the season. V was here last night.
I know. Since last night, I heard you put BTS on your playlist. 0-2 pitch, and that's in the dirt, 1-2. When he was first noticed on the field, I don't know, I thought one of the Beatles showed up.
Well, he threw out the ceremonial first pitch. He warmed up longer than either one of the starting pitchers.
He got more, he got more than 8 pitches. Here's a 1-2, and Hayes fouls it off to the right and out of play. Yeah, but big night here last night. Big night tonight. Kasparius throws home, and this ball is clubbed to left field and deep. Going back, Pages, he's at the track, to the wall, and it is into the first row of the home run seats and bounces up into the pavilion for a home run. 6-3 as Austin Hayes hits his 11th home run of the season.
And Kasparius walked the first batter on 4 pitches, then was ahead 1-2 to the next hitter. The fastball up and in, not an easy pitch to hit.
It bounced off the padding, it looked like, on top of the wall. And here comes Mark Pryor, the pitching coach, from the third base dugout to pay Kasparius a visit. Each of the 2 relievers that have come on have allowed the first 2 men to reach. Enriquez got out of it with the double play, but Ben did not here in the top of the 7th. While they meet on the mound, let's pause 10 seconds for our stations to identify themselves. You're listening to the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers audio network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
Well, Terry Francona is going to send up a pinch hitter here for the right-handed hitting Jose Trevino. It'll be former Dodger Gavin Lux. Lux started as the DH last night, doubled and walked in the game. 6-3 now the score. Dodgers in front. Pitch to Lux, in for a strike. Lux got his World Series ring last night. The Dodgers jersey, the gold one, plus a World Series cap, and a warm greeting from his former teammates. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 0-2. Dave Roberts saying about Gavin yesterday, he said, you know, he's glad that he had the opportunity to move on to another organization and get a chance to play almost every day. Gavin at the beginning of the season saying that he was having a lot of fun in Cincinnati. 0-2 is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, we saw him in spring training. They had him at third base to begin with. Then we saw him in left field.
One and 2 the count. Kasparius fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a curveball. 1 away.
Hey, friends, looking ahead, you can celebrate LA Kings night. When? Well, on Monday night, September 8th. That's when the Rockies are in, so claim an exclusive Kings night jersey with the purchase of a special ticket pack. Dodgers.com/promotions for more information. Again, that's on Monday, September 8th.
Pitch to Ke'Bryan Hayes. Strike 1 called. Yeah, it won't be long before the puck hits the ice again. Now an 0-1 pitch from Kasparius. Breaking ball. Caught the inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. Ke'Bryan Hayes is 0 for 2. Grounded to short and flying to left. 0-2 pitch. Wave and a miss. Oh, that really big sweeper got him. Hayes couldn't lay off. He expanded the zone. That's the second strikeout for Kasparius. Now 2 down for Cincinnati in the 7th. Another pinch hitter coming up for Cincinnati. This will be Will Benson hitting for Santiago Espinal. He'll go out to right field, too. Or maybe center field, and Marte moved to right. We'll see. Will Smith will go talk to Ben, give him a brief scouting report on a tall left-handed hitter, Will Benson. That's some other scores from around the game tonight. Midway through the 8th inning in San Francisco, Giants lead the Cubs 5-2. Athletics and Tigers at the stretch tied at 5. Red Sox beat the Orioles 5-0 in Baltimore. Guardians shut out the Rays 3-0. Braves all over the Marlins 11-2. Kasparius out of the stretch delivers home. And Benson swings, fouls it off to the left and out of play. In the Bronx, the Yankees beat the Nationals 5-1. 7-5, Twins over the Blue Jays in Toronto. Mets 6, Phillies 5. 0-1 pitch from Kasparius to Benson. Swing and a foul up the right side. Royals a run better than the White Sox on the south side, 5-4. Brewers 9, Diamondbacks 8. Pirates beat the Cardinals in St. Louis 8-3. Rangers 7, Angels 3. And finally the Rockies got a win in Houston. Beat them 6-1. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Will Benson. And did he swing? Check down at third. Umpire Paul Clemens said he didn't go. So it'll be a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Fooled him with a curveball. So Kasparius comes back to strike out 3 after walking Andujar and allowing a 2-run homer to Austin Hayes. Stretch time at Dodger Stadium.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's a great night for baseball.
This matchup features some of the best talent in the game.
A lot of power, a lot of marquee names.
Here we go. Buckle up, folks.
There's a guy who wants to be in the spotlight.
The bats have come alive.
A showstopper!
We're just playing Powerball.
This place doesn't know what hit him.
These teams are entertaining, are they not? The show continues.
Experience game-to-game coverage of the night's biggest moments, live and commercial-free. MLB Network Strike Zone, Wednesday and Friday nights all season.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Top of the mountain
on the world champion LA Dodgers Audio Network.
For the home team, if they don't win, it's a
Bottom of the 7th inning, Will Smith leads off.
2, 3 strikes, you're out.
As he takes the ball down and away, Zach Maxwell still out there for the Reds. Benson stays in the game, goes to center. He moves Marte from center to right. And Smith takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike from Maxwell. Maxwell spent almost the whole year with AAA Louisville. He's 1-3 with a 4.17 ERA in AAA, had 5 saves. And had more appearances in the minors than anybody else, 51 of them. Will fouls one off to the right. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Smith. Will with his 16th home run to lead off the 6th inning. 6 runs on 10 hits for the Dodgers. 3 runs on 5 hits for Cincinnati. Pitch low and away, 3-2. Slider. McLean playing up the middle, the second baseman. Steps out of the infield deep. Outfield swung around a couple of steps toward right center. And 3-2. That's low and away, ball 4. And that is the second walk for Maxwell since he entered the game. Leadoff man aboard for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Like Blake Trinan now getting up in the Dodger pen. He's not throwing currently, but looks like he's going to start. First pitch to Teoscar is taken for a strike. 0-1 the count. Maxwell fires. It's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. I got an update tonight from Oklahoma City as they played Memphis. Roki Sasaki was the starting pitcher again. And Teoscar grounds it toward the whole left side. Backhanded by De La Cruz. Throws to second, 1. That's all they'll get. They're playing the turn too late as Teoscar beats the throw to first. So Smith is forced out 6-4. 1 out and 1 on for the Dodgers. And Andy Pages coming up. So Sasaki tonight threw 3 2/3 innings. So he got into the 4th. Allowed 5 hits, 3 runs. 2 runs when he left the game, but left a base runner on there that came around to score when the reliever allowed it. He struck out 4 and walked 2. And Pages fouls one off to the right. So Sasaki threw 75 pitches tonight. 47 strikes. Reports that the splitter was pretty good tonight, but Sasaki still not past the 4-inning mark. 0-1 pitch, and that is low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Andy Pages. 2 for 3 for Andy tonight, single double. 1 out runner at first, 6-3 Dodgers. It's Maxwell. The right-hander throws. And Andy pops one up foul by the Reds dugout, and that'll be in the seats. Dave Roberts gave us an update on Michael Kopech, right-handed reliever. He's just about ready to come back. They expected him to come off any day now, but it looks like he will join the team on the road trip, according to Dave Roberts today. Road trip will begin on Monday. A trip to Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Here comes the 1-2 offer. And Pages fouls it back again. So Tommy Edman taking batting practice in the cage today out on the field for the 2nd day in a row. Max Muncy joined him today. Edman says he's feeling better day by day. Muncy could rejoin the team, according to Dave Roberts, in the back half of the road trip. 1-2, a chase on a slider, and Andy strikes out. So that means the Dodgers could get Max Muncy back, perhaps by the Baltimore series.
Monday is a travel day, 3 in Pittsburgh, and then on to Baltimore over the weekend.
Here is Justin Dean, who came in to play center field, right-handed batter. Really fast runner. He takes a strike. Dean wearing number 75. 0-1 pitch. He swings and misses, was down on one knee. And it's 0-2 to Dean. He was called up on the 8th of August. Made his big league debut as a defensive replacement against the Blue Jays. 0-2 pitch. That's low. For the Oklahoma City Comets, Dean was hitting .274, 6 home runs. He had driven in 31. And he was with the Dodgers in spring training. Played in 13 Cactus League games. 1-2. Swinging a chopper toward short. Charging it is De La Cruz. He throws just in time to get the speedy Dean at first base. Justin Dean still looking for his first major league hit. Dodgers come up empty in the bottom of the 7th inning.
It's a great night for baseball.
This matchup features some of the best talent in the game.
A lot of power, a lot of marquee names.
Here we go. Buckle up, folks. There's a guy who wants to be in the spotlight.
The bats have come alive.
Hey, showstopper!
We're just playing Powerball.
This place doesn't know what hit him.
These teams are entertaining, are they not? The show continues.
Experience game-to-game coverage of the night's biggest moments, live and commercial-free. MLB Network Strike Zone, Wednesday and Friday nights all season.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Top of the eighth inning, Dodgers 6 and the Reds 3. Blake Trinan takes over. Ben Kasparius an inning, 1 hit, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. And now Trinan makes his 18th appearance. He's 0-2, 377. The earned run average. 21 strikeouts over 14 and a third innings pitched. And he will face Matt McClain, the number 9 hitter. Trinan's first pitch, strike call, knee-high outside corner. Well, Trinan peeking in. Now it comes set at the belt. The right-hander throws the 0-1. Swung on, popped up down the right field line. Long run and into foul territory for Teoscar. It hits the netting. It just kept slicing and it hit the protective netting in a place where Teoscar couldn't make a catch.
This Dodger ball club keeps getting more and more interesting with more and more people that are coming off the injured list. At the same time, to go back to last night, Dave Roberts saying after the ball game, maybe the best game the Dodgers have played overall in a month. Every phase of the game, you could check off boxes.
0-2 pitch to McClain. Hangs in there and fouls it off the end of the bat to the right. Yeah, it was a complete game in all facets last night. Emmett Sheehan, the starter, the defense, the bats, put it all together. There's an 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Trinan strikes him out with a sweeper, and there's 1 gone in the Cincinnati 8th.
Yeah, especially in that bullpen to get some of the arms back so you can really kind of spread the workload around. Enriquez, Kasparius, and now Trinan tonight after just a terrific 5 innings by Clayton Kershaw.
Right now the Dodgers down a left-handed reliever. Before the game, the Dodgers announcing that Alex Vesia would go on the IL with a right oblique strain. So he's going to be out for a bit.
That's always an issue with an oblique, and you start to say, well, right oblique, he's a left-handed pitcher.
Now the 1-0 pitch to Spencer Steer. First baseman takes a strike. Good sinker.
Well, that oblique from the opposite side. For example, Max Muncy is the right side, the oblique. Left-handed batter. So that's the side that, you're pulling and stressing.
Ready for the 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a chopper to third. Charging Kike. Plays it right off the grass. Throws low, and it's dug out by Freeman. Oh, what a pick by Freddie Freeman to record the out at first base. Goes 5-3, and that is an impressive out as Steer heads back to the dugout. 2 down.
KK in his first game back defensively played that ball. He was waiting for the hop. That hop may have gone a little bit to his right, to the bare hand side, because he caught the ball a little bit off balance.
Now Now Trinan facing Noelvi Marte, the right fielder. He takes a strike. Top of the 8th brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo celebrating 20 years of good times. The 0-1 grounded towards short. Mookie dives for it, but it is up the middle, and that's a base hit. Justin Dean retrieves it back to the infield.
You know, thought somewhere somebody is keeping track of first baseman, saving the bacon of an infielder on a bad throw. Well, whoever it is keeping track of that. Freddie Freeman's name. If it's not at the very top, it's not going to be far from the top.
Well, that's stuff he works on every day. He's out early working with Chris Woodward, the infield coach, learning, continuing to work on fielding the short hop. Ellie De La Cruz, a batter, switch hitter batting left, takes high from Trinan. 2 down and a runner aboard. 1-0 count to De La Cruz.
You know, first base is also a position that I've seen it over the years where you just try and plug in somebody. So, we'll just move them to first. It can be a nightmare if you move somebody over there that does not receive the ball well.
1-0 in for a strike. Well, that happened to you.
Yep. And
not the nightmare part, but hey, let's move him to first.
Well, yeah, I've seen it happen, and not to mention name, out of respect for the player, he's a wonderful player, a Hall of Fame player. As an outfielder, move him to first, different story.
Stretch by Trinan, 1-1 pitch, outside 2-1. I always thought that the one thing that had to be the hardest was on a ground ball hit to your right to not go to your right, knowing where the second baseman was playing.
Well, you need to know also the range of the second baseman.
2-1 pitch. De La Cruz bounces one foul past first.
And there are times that a first baseman may say to himself, that's the ball that I should have gone after.
Because you're taught your whole life to move in the direction the ball is hit.
Yep.
But there are times at first where you have to move in the opposite direction.
Especially if you have a second baseman who has great range, in particular towards the foul line in right field. You also have to have confidence in your pitcher is going to bounce off the mound and be there at the bag.
2-2. De La Cruz swings and strikes out, fooled by the sweeper. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Blake Trinan. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Dodgers 6.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
The Off Base Podcast is on. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs for all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11 Eastern. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from around the league. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by the all-star lineup of Chevy trucks. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11:30 Eastern.
Champion LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Never gets old. Turn around, go to town, boots, good boogie.
The pitcher on for Cincinnati as we go to the home half of the 8th inning. 6-3 Dodgers with the lead. It is right-hander Connor Phillips, who pitched in last night's game. And he'll face Kike Hernandez, Miguel Rojas, and then Shohei Ohtani. The best drive of the game is presented by Edmunds. See how much your car is worth at Edmunds.com. Will Smith's 6th inning leadoff home run, the drive of the game. And brought to you by Edmunds. And Kike takes ball one from Connor Phillips.
Phillips, an inning and a third last night. 1 run, couple of hits, struck out 3.
Just his 8th major league appearance this year.
Yep.
A strike to Kike, and it's 1-1.
And he threw a good slider last night.
1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Kike waves at a sweeper. He was way out in front. It's 1-2. 1-2 to Kike. A couple of hits tonight. He singled in the 2nd, singled again in the 6th, and drove in a run with a sacrifice fly to left field in the 4th. Stretched by Phillips in the 1-2. And Kike pulls off the sweeper and strikes out. 1 down for Miguel Rojas. Rojas doubled in 2 runs off the center field wall in the 6th. Tonight's game brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. First pitch to Rojas, grounded toward the middle to his glove side as Ellie De La Cruz, a shortstop, gathers it in and throws on to first and gets Rojas on 1 pitch. So bring up Ohtani. Shohei 1 for 3 with an RBI base hit. Big day for Shohei tomorrow. Starting pitcher, leadoff hitter. Oh, and it's a bobblehead day. The pitch to Shohei. He'll take one down the middle for a strike. Fastball at 98. Nothing in 1 in the pitch. Big cut and a miss. Got a high fastball at 100. Now, don't you want to hear what that sounds like? He could barrel that up.
The pitch was 100 and the swing was about 500.
Tanner Scott warming for the Dodgers. He'll come out and pitch the 9th. That 1-0-2. And that's inside near the back foot. Didn't hit him. Ball and 2 strikes to Ohtani. One ball, 2 strike offer now. And Shohei watches the breaking ball low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2. The stretch by Connor Phillips, and the Cincinnati right-hander throws home. And Ohtani swings and strikes out at a sweeper down and in. Second time he's gone down on strikes tonight on a breaking ball. Dodgers gone in order in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the 9th.
It's a great night for baseball.
This matchup features some of the best talent in the game.
A lot of power, a lot of marquee names.
Here we go. Buckle up, folks.
There's a guy who wants to be in the spotlight.
The bats have come alive.
A showstopper!
We're just playing Powerball.
This place doesn't know what hit him.
These teams are entertaining, are they not? The show continues.
Experience game-to-game coverage of the night's biggest moments, live and commercial-free. MLB Network Strike Zone, Wednesday and Friday nights all season.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Streaming right to your mobile device.
LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
Top of the ninth inning, left-hander Tanner Scott coming on to try to close this one out for Clayton Kershaw. Remains the pitcher record. 49th appearance, 19 saves and 26 opportunities for Scott. And he is facing Miguel Andujar, the designated hitter, who fouls the first pitch off to the right for strike one. Scott recently off the injured list, was activated in San Diego over the weekend. Stretch kick and the 0-1. That one is lined foul to the right and out of play. Strike two. This is the first save opportunity the Dodgers have handed to a reliever since the 17th of August against the Padres here. Pitch popped up. First base side, Freddie Freeman on the warning track. Backpedaling out there to make the catch, and there's one away. He makes it look easier than it is.
Not that easy, especially going back in the angle. You've got the fence, you've got the warning track, and that ball can do some mysterious things. But fortunately, there's no breeze at all right now.
Austin Hayes 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer in the 7th. Scott throws to him. It's fouled off. Top of the ninth, sponsored by Cars for Kids. Ready to donate your old car? Call 1-877-CARS for Kids now. Friendly agents are standing by to take your donation. That's Cars with a K. To donate your car today. No balls, one strike to Austin Hayes, who's walking off that foul ball off his foot.
You can try to walk it off, but you know it still hurts when you get back in there.
How's that feel when you take your cleat off after the game?
Oh, lovely.
0-1 pitch. Fouled back for strike two. It's usually an array of colors. Probably worse the next day.
And the throbbing is really a lot of fun.
0-2 pitch from Tanner Scott. Here it is. Low and in. He tried a slider. Hayes laid off, and the count goes to 1-2.
There are also at times you foul the ball off your foot that for some reason your shoe does not fit after the game.
And a 1-2 pitch. That swung out, fouled away to the right. Well, they're heading to the bottom of the ninth in Seattle. Padres leading the Mariners 7-6. So last chance for the Mariners to try to tie that game and extend it or win it. Dodgers leading here 6-3. One out in the ninth. Now the pitch is lined down the right side. Hayes hanging in there. That is up in the seats. Ball jumping around. Ball and 2 strikes to the left fielder, Austin Hayes, the former Oriole. And the next offer. 1-2 is in the dirt. So Gavin Lux, who was in the lineup before taken out, and now it looks like Will Banfield will come up and pinch hit. 2-2. That is low and in. And now the count full. 3-2 to Austin Hayes. Scott, ball behind his back, puts it in his red leather glove. Stretches, kicks, fires. Swung on the ground ball up the middle and a base hit. And you want to chalk that up to a really good at-bat for Austin Hayes.
It was, indeed. He was behind in the count 0-2 and also had a sore foot to go with it.
Fouled off pitch after pitch. And on the 8th pitch of the at-bat, he gets a base hit up the middle. The tying run is in the on-deck circle. 1 out, top of the 9th. And the batter will be Will Banfield, right-handed hitter. And Banfield Swings and fouls this one back. Actually, Banfield had to come in to catch.
Yep.
Well, one pitch. That is inside. And my scorebook looking a little bit like a spring training book. The only player on either side, position player, to not get in the game, Dalton Rushing. Everybody else has been in. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Blown right by him. A fastball at 97.
How about a ground ball double play and go home?
That's a good idea. Banfield. 0 for 2 on the season. It's just his third at bat if he puts it in play. There's a ground ball to third. There's a throw from Kike to second. Rojas the turn around the horn. Game-ending double play. And the Dodgers win it 6-3. Dodgers back in the win column. They pick up their 76th win, 76 and 57. And the Reds drop to 68 and 65. The Dodgers now have a chance to do something tomorrow that hasn't been done all season, and that is hand the Reds a sweep. They're the only team in Major League Baseball that hasn't been swept this year. And Shohei Ohtani will start the game tomorrow. But what a night tonight for Clayton Kershaw as he picks up his 9th win of the season. Final score, Dodgers 6 and the Reds 3. Rick and I will be back with the totals in just a moment.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What?
Boom. Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastball.
I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
.com/promotions. You're listening to LA Dodgers baseball.
On top of the mountain.
On the world champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Last week messed around and got a triple-double. Freaking brothers every way like.
Final totals in the ballgame tonight for the Dodgers: 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 7 men left on base. For the Reds, 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left on base. Clayton Kershaw picks up his 9th win to go to 9-2. He finishes August 5-0 with an ERA of 1.88 in the month of August. Nick Martinez suffers the loss. He's 10-10. Tanner Scott, save number 20. Game took 2 hours and 25 minutes in front of a crowd of 44,943 here at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers 76 and 57, getting a little closer to the Phillies. Phillies are 76 and 56, so the Dodgers just a half game behind the Phillies for that second spot right now. And the bye, the first 2 teams get the bye. The third division winner turns a record will have to play in the wild card round. The Dodgers trying to do their best to avoid that and get the bye again. So the Reds drop to 68 and 65. And with the Mets winning again, they're now 3.5 out in the wild card. But really, this one starts with Clayton Kershaw's performance tonight. 6 strikeouts over 5 innings. Sensational again. He had the curveball working. He had the fastball working tonight, too. The majority of his strikeouts on his fastball.
Yeah, and the fact that Kershaw went to 5 innings, it was more than just 5 innings. I mean, it was a very strong. How about the fact he retired the last 14 consecutive batters that he faced in the ballgame? That was just really incredible. And for Kershaw, as you mentioned, 5-0 in the month of August. Then 4 different relievers come on. They close things out. Kike Hernandez returns to the ball club, gets a start tonight. He was activated yesterday, but a home run by Will Smith. And for Will Smith, a much-needed home run. Before that home run, he was 7 for his last 55, a 127 average, and hopefully that's going to kickstart him. Top of the order, who's done so much damage. And how about the pinch hit 2-run double by Miguel Rojas? That came in the 6th inning. And Kike Hernandez also had that sacrifice fly. So back-to-back very good games. And I think from an offensive standpoint, yes, there was a base running mistake again by Andy Pages. That will be talked about. No question about that. And a learning process. But for the Dodgers, just keep pace with themselves and win their 76th game. And now there are just 29 regular season games left on the schedule.
Dodgers will remain a game in front of the Padres as that one has just ended up in Seattle, 7-6. Padres hang on and defeat the Mariners there. So that series is at a game apiece with a rubber game coming tomorrow. But the Dodgers still in first place by themselves, a game ahead of the Padres after this one tonight. 6-3, the final score. And tomorrow, remember, it's an earlier start. Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck begins at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, with the first pitch coming at 5:40 in the evening. The Davian Dodgers Clubhouse Show with David Vassay is coming up next. For Rick Monday, Dwayne McDonald, Colin Yee back in our studios. I'm Tim Neverett. So long for now from Dodger Stadium. Stand by. The postgame show's next.
This is Dan Patrick.
Why would you try to heckle Ohtani? How about just savor the moment that he's not doing anything against your team? I don't want to make him mad. He was 0 for 10 with 2 walks before hitting that home run. And I've said this many, many times. There are certain players, when the ball hits the bat, it's different. And he is one of those guys.
Weekdays at 6 on AM 570 LA Sports. Make us a preset on the iHeartRadio app.
Did you know that California offers various programs and services to support older adults, adults with disabilities, and family caregivers? From health insurance, counseling, to caregiver support and information on elder abuse